मुख्यमंत्री कॉनराड के संगमा ने 6 जुलाई को महसूस किया कि 2014 में कोयला खनन पर नेशनल ग्रीन ट्रिब्यूनल (एनजीटी) का प्रतिबंध अचानक था, जिसमें बदलाव की कोई गुंजाइश नहीं थी। उन्होंने कहा कि इसका लोगों के जीवन पर तिगुना प्रभाव पड़ा है। पिछले 10 साल एनजीटी ने वही किया जो उसे सही लगा, लेकिन सभी प्रकार के निर्णय परिवर्तन के पहलू के रूप में भी लिए जाने की आवश्यकता है। आपको परिवर्तन को उचित तरीके से होने देना होगा, लेकिन वह गायब था। 200 वर्षों से लोग जो कुछ भी कर रहे थे वह अचानक बंद कर दिया गया।
Well, I am nobody to judge that, but hindsight, if you look at the entire process, NGT did what was their mandate. But at the end of the day, all I'm saying is that all of these kind of decisions need to be taken in the form of a transition aspect also. So the way I would have looked at it would have been that I would see 5 years as a period where we stop certain activities, and another 5 years to transit into new technology, and another 5 years maybe to stop everything completely. So you have to allow the transition to take place in a justified manner, and that's what we felt was missing to some extent, and it was very sudden for people. They woke up next morning and what they've been doing for 200 years was said that, well, you can no longer do it. So obviously there are implications of that, and there are challenges of it, and that's what we've been seeing the trickle effects of that in the last 10 years. But as I said, I'm happy to inform all of you, and all of you know that the process of scientific mining is going to start very, very soon.
So lastly,
I've maintained this from day one, that there are laws that are made. For example, there are laws against murder. Therefore, there are sections in the law that have got punishment for people who commit any kind of crime in terms of a murder. So similarly, there are different laws that are in place for people who are into illegal activity of coal mining, and actions are being taken. Thousands of cases have been registered. Thousands of people have been affected and charged. So therefore, this kind of thing is happening. But as far as possible, our efforts are on to ensure that we are able to minimize it. That's number one. Number two, you have to also realize the reality of things. I mentioned in my speech also that people have been engaged in this form of mining for the last 200 years, and the livelihood has been based around that. So unless and until alternate forms of livelihood don't come up, people will keep going back into those activities. It is not possible for administration to completely stop everything, in the sense that we cannot go and we move this side, the other side somebody will move. But effort is on. So therefore, the only long-term solution to ensure that we are not able to see or not have any kind of activities which are illegal in nature, there are only two ways. One is to come out with policies that will legalize, and that's what we're doing. And two, to create alternative livelihood. So it's a process. It takes time and it moves forward. But we're happy to see that now the legal mining process is going to start, and we have scientific mining. So we'll see those things. And on the other side also, we're having different forms of livelihood that are coming out, whether it's in the agriculture sector or tourism sector. And that's the only way to ultimately see that we are able to put an end to this kind of activity.